What's good? Hey, my man Platinum Gumbo up in here. Let's start it off right. What is good, micromanagers? Ah, that's the old intro. Nah, we did that at 500. We passed 900 now, so let's start it right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, micromanagers of the Money Gang. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the possibly second live video we have ever done here on the channel. It is your boy Money Mike, the Wolf Master, the Super Saiyan of the rap game. Oh, it's a good day today. How y'all doing this Sunday afternoon? Listen, I woke up to the homies texting me, yo, we just passed 900 subscribers. Yo, the last video just blew up in likes. I was like, hey, let's get it. Glad y'all like the Harry Mack reactions. We'll definitely be doing more of those. At the last time I checked, we were around 55 likes on yesterday's video, and that pleases me so much because that video took me about 4 hours to get out to you guys. 4 hours. 37-minute video. Took me 4 hours to get out to you guys. So really happy that you guys enjoy that video. My boy Platinum Gumbo, gotta make you a moderator, my boy. So listen, spread the word that we live. I got some things that we need to discuss, before more videos come out. I got some questions for you guys as it pertains to the new Patreon and videos on the Patreon, since I'm putting that together. You know what I'm saying? Wait. You guys, we got about 2 people in here right now. So definitely really appreciative to you guys. We at last time I checked are at 921 subscribers. We are 79 subscribers away from 1K. This is big. What's good? My man Devo showed up in here. I'm doing good, bro. I'm feeling good today. I hope you're doing and feeling the same. You know what I'm saying? The main purpose of this live is to ask you guys some questions about the Patreon and videos on there, as well as to celebrate the growth of the channel that we have received in the last 2 days. And all my day ones, I'm just letting y'all know up front, you guys are going to be the micromanager moderators. So Gumbo and Devo, it's you guys. Much appreciation to you guys for what you do. Yes, sir. Let's 1,000 before the month is over. Yes, absolutely. That's the energy we want. Yes, sir. That's what we praying for. Hit 1K before October. Let's get it. With the way things is progressing, I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 1K sometime next. That would truly be a blessing. That is something that we have been looking forward to since almost the whole year, but the day one's in here trying to make the this stream long today. Like I just wanted to come on here, show my appreciation to you guys, and to present you with some questions on the future of this channel, the page, and how you want to see things move on as we progress in new things. As I've been mentioning since the beginning and the early stages of this channel, editing and technical stuff is not really my strong suit. I have learned by dabbling in some different things and trial and error how to do some of the things that I do as far as editing, but nobody knows everything. So it comes a time as such where you must then ask for assistance, and who better than your supporters, right? So as far as the Patreon is concerned, and shout out to Devo for recommending that I check out the Certified Lover Boy album by Drake first. That will be the first video to go up. However, as I was going to do that earlier, I noticed my tiers weren't set up on the Patreon. So I wanted to run some things on you, run some things by you guys to see how you would like those tiers to be processed, because my plan was to make 3 tiers, right? I was running through names, base tier, micromanager. Second tier, I was thinking mega micromanager. Third tier, majestic micromanager. Just throwing some names out there, you know. But the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about more specifically was the benefits, because you guys know, those of you who have been supporting me for a long time, you guys know that giving you guys the content you want, and especially being real with what we check out here on the channel, is a very big thing to me. So for those of you who are considering and who will be supporting that Patreon, I want to make sure that you guys are getting what you deserve, as far as appreciation for supporting all the platforms and the channel. So what I wanted to do, as far as the base tier, and shout out to Reese the Beast, shout out to you. Made the suggestions for the Harry Mack. Much love and appreciation to you. As I was saying, for the base tier, I've already finished that. Pretty simple. I'm starting off with a $5 minimum. For that, for the second tier, and this is the part that just gets a little confusing. At least for me, because merch is something that I've always wanted to do for you guys. I just don't have the ability to, give out merch at the moment, but I want to make that a thing for the second tier. That's something I wanted to do. Since the second tier is a $10 pledge, I wanted to make sure you guys got that, and I also wanted to either spring in or mix in more exclusive content, either for the top tier or the top 2 tiers, as well as maybe some personal interactions or some one-on-ones with me, unrelated to requested videos, but you guys, but I wanted to hear from the Money Gang. I wanted to hear from you guys on you think maybe the best course of action in that case. Because like I said, especially where merch is concerned, because that is something I definitely plan on doing. But even if I set that up now, that's not something that something that I'll be able to deliver to you guys until we actually have enough finance where I'm able to, handle the production and the shipping and, all that stuff that comes along with it. I don't want to just, have you guys giving money and giving support, and I can't send out to you guys, at least right now. So however you guys feel that we should navigate that little fork in the road, let me know. Put in chat. That's what we're here to do right now, because I don't want to take too much time. I want to get things out going as soon as possible. That way we can get back to other business. I agree with you, Reese, 100%. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. Now, with that being said, I also took into consideration well, not in the event, because I just explained the event of not being able to deliver merch at this time. I was thinking it might be best to just keep the base tier and maybe make a second tier that excludes merch for now, and then we revisit that once we've progressed in numbers and actually have the means to provide merch and things of that nature. But I don't like leaving things blank. Maybe that's just me, but I'm a person who, when I'm gonna do something, I like to be very scientific in my approach, very calculated. I like to make sure that if I'm doing something, I know exactly what I'm doing, get it done, get to the point, and it's simple. And I think you guys realize that in my reactions and even in my original music as well. I like to keep everything very just in order, because you know confusion doesn't really benefit anyone. So that's the long and short of it. I'm gonna table that right there, though, because again, I do want to show love to the Money Gang. Like I said, we surpassed 900 subscribers overnight. I literally, before going to, matter of fact, it was 1 this morning, and I saw we was at 890. And I woke up this same morning, maybe around 10 or 11 this morning, and we were at 908. And I was like, wow. And then I just looked again like 5 minutes ago or so. We're at we're at 921. Like, it's crazy. You know? There are a lot of videos though that we have to check out. And I mentioned this during the SML video that I checked out the other day. I don't want, matter of fact, no, I won't waste time working on videos that you guys aren't going to enjoy. A whole bunch of comments just ran through at one time. Jeff M, you so much. I appreciate that. And big facts on you guys too, Gumbo and Devo. Devo has always been a day one super, just like Gumbo. So I really appreciate you both as brothers in this YouTube community, and what we do, especially for you two as reactors, showing me bits of rope here and there on how to do things. Like I said, I'm always going to show love to those who show love to me. So back to my point, though. I'm not going to waste time on putting out material that you guys aren't going to, rock with. It's only very few things that I'll check out that aren't requests, just because that deserves support. Like Devil Artemis videos. We got to get back to Devil Artemis videos. I haven't watched any Devil Artemis videos since whenever the last Devil Artemis reaction was. But not enough people check out Devil Artemis, and I his videos. So that's something that you're going to continue to see here. SSJ, a good number of people react to his stuff, and even more people in the community I see starting to react to him here and there, like in the Clutch Entertainment. I've seen Doc Rich, Screw, and Mumfu. They check him out too, So I enjoy SSJ. So that's something we are also going to continue to check out. Hell of a Boss from Vivzy Pop is another animation that we check out here a lot. We are caught up So that's something. Even though we get copywritten for that, they don't come out frequently. So common spits 8 minutes. That's actually, yeah, Devo. I saw you had checked that out the other day too, but I didn't get the time to see it. So I will definitely check that out. Common is he's an OG, in my opinion. For those who saw back when me and YJ Glory a few times live, and that videos spread here and there, you know, because very very impactful song. And that actually brings me to another point I was going to make, because the most viewed and possibly liked video on my TikTok page is a snippet of us performing that song live. And that video has only recently been challenged in views by the last Verbal Ace related rap that I did. If you guys haven't checked that out, um you know you actually should really check that out, because you know I never have a barless verse, not bragging, but that's just what it is. Matter of fact, though, I want to check and make sure I have these numbers right. So I'm looking at my TikTok right now. Okay, and I am correct. The live performance clip on TikTok has 1,202 views, and the one from the Verbal Ace thing that I did has 1,142. So that Glory video snippet is still the most viewed thing on my TikTok page. Tom McDonald here. Matter of fact, Reese, I do have an epic rap battle of history playlist. It actually is my most viewed playlist. I was looking at it last night. And the funny thing about it is, when I started reacting to ERBs on the channel, I explained that ERB is something that I always watched. So there is a good number of them that I had already seen and watched other people see, including various reactions like Dwayne and Jazz, Crip, No Life Shack at some point, Screw and Mumfu. Because when something comes out and I really enjoy it, especially when it comes to rap, I'm watching it and I'm watching everybody else watch it. And that's why I'm full of reactions to it. So the ERBs that I do have on the channel that I've reacted to are the ones that I haven't seen. And there are still some others. We have to get back to ERB because we have been slacking on the ERBs. But until we get back around to that side of things, I do have a good number of them up on the channel already in a playlist. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I know we checked out Thanos versus Robert J. Oppenheimer, Joker and Pennywise. I know we did that one. The one with Babe Ruth, if I'm not mistaken, and a few others. So most definitely, we most definitely did that. Oh, Julius Caesar and I don't remember the name of the Shaka Zulu. There it is. Yeah, we've done that one. I actually really enjoyed that one. But I think my favorite that we've checked out here was the Eastern and Western philosophers. There was a lot of knowledge in that battle. Not to mention, for those who know me for a good while, I also used to beatbox a very good amount of the time. So that part had me hyped. Go ahead and check that out. But yeah, so like I said, it's a lot of stuff that we've already gotten into. We need to get back to doing, you know. So that's definitely something to do. But as far as the Patreon goes, if you guys have no suggestions on the tiers, then I'm leaving. I'm saying this as a note, just so everybody knows. I'm gonna leave the base tier, and I'm gonna add a second tier for now that includes exclusive content or some kind of interactions with me outside of requesting videos. And we'll leave it at that. And when we have the ability to work with merch and do that, then I will add the third tier. I think that would be the most logical course of action. So, with that being said, the Certified Lover Boy album review will most likely be out sometime this week coming. But tomorrow, you can definitely expect another Harry Mack video. Absolutely. You guys surpassed the like goal. It mind-blowing. Y'all literally blew me by surprise. Listen, much love and appreciation to you guys. And listen, Harry Mack is a beast. And like I said in the previous video, I'm going to continue to call him a beast because that's just what he is. You know, it's a beautiful thing when you see a rapper being able to freestyle so fluently using situations that literally just happen. I've done it before, you know, and like I said in the video, I'm not gonna say what I can and can't do if I haven't tried it like Mac has, but it's crazy. It truly is. So I had someone give me a list of the next Harry Mack videos to check out. They're not in order, which is something that bothers me. I don't like watching stuff out of order, but technically they're not connected episodes, so I guess it's not too much of a big of a deal. Matter of fact, let me see if I have the list here. I should have the list. Yes, okay. I have it right here. This individual said to check out Omegle bars 24, 27, 28, and 33. So those four were requested that I do next. And like I said, normally I don't react to things out of order, but since these don't seem to be connected except for chronologically, I don't technically see an issue. So to all the Harry Mack fans watching right now, if you think I should check out number 24 next, just give me a thumbs up in the live chat, and that'll be the one that I drop tomorrow. You know, either way is going to get done, but you know, it's crazy. Like I said, so we're definitely gonna continue with that, like I said. And matter of fact, while we're on that topic, shout out to Mr. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Osis, OSIS. This particular individual messaged me last night and asked if they could use my very first reaction to Harry Mack in a reaction compilation. That is up. I'm going to type their name in the chat. It's a compilation of other people as well. Make sure that's right. Okay. So this is the person. That's the name of the channel. And that compilation is out there. I'm somewhere in the middle of it. But there's a lot of other individuals who I believe the compilations are people who react to Harry Mack for the very first time. So, you know, shout out to him for doing that. Yeah, number 80. Yeah, 80, that's what it is. Okay, so Reese, you've already seen it. So good lookings, good lookings. All right, 100%. So make sure you go check homie out and support what he does over there. Making compilations like that have I'm very certain have a level of difficulty to them. You know, searching, sifting through videos and finding, you know, the good moments and everything and whatnot. Odell Edwards, how are you? Welcome to the chat. So, on that note, we've covered ERB, Devil Artemis, SSJ, Harry Mack. I'm gonna put on the list that Common, Freestyle, absolutely 100%. So, I'm chilling, bro. Today's a good day. We've been doing well with numbers. Almost at 1K subs. And with that being said, because I don't do this a lot because I'm always busy doing stuff, but new single that's work. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. All right, my bad. We're back though. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, I know what I'm talking about now. What's good? Uh, Nathan. All right, you have a good sleep then. Oh, Reese, you're a DJ. That's what's up. I used to be doing certain things with beats out performing when I'd incorporate that with beatboxing a few years ago. So that's what's up. To my point of original music. New single I'm working on, Dark Side. I mentioned it in the Verbal Ace rap I came up with. Like I mentioned, that is in the works. I had some other stuff I was working on. Um, so that's going to be out as soon as possible. Hopefully by the end of the month is where I'm trying to reach with that one. You know, and like I've been saying, the yes, Odell, I do beatbox. So quick story time. Before I started YouTube and figured out, you know, rapping was what I was called for and all of that. I used to just beatbox. I've done performances, live performances. And I started a series on Instagram called Birthday Beatbox Shoutouts, and that's actually what kind of got me up and about with music. Because if I knew it was somebody's birthday, I would acapella beatbox a cartoon theme song and I would upload it for the individual. I've done that for Jazzy K. I've done that for Dwayne and Jazz when they hit 2 million subscribers. I've done that for quite a few people. Our friend here on the channel, Shauna Janae Reacts. I did a Phineas and Ferb beatbox for her birthday back in, I think, 2018. That was a good one. Yeah, absolutely. Um the most viewed video on this channel is actually my review and breakdown to one of Verbal Ace's cartoon beatbox battles. Yeah, because as a rapper who also beatboxes drums and does voice impressions at points in time, I figured that it was only right, because if you know the situation with Verbal Ace and the cartoon beatbox battles, people would just be voting because of character and not because of the performance. So as a rapper who beatbox, I felt it only right to give a professional breakdown to the sounds and explain why which character should have won. And like I said, I believe it's the Pennywise versus Groot battle. That is the most viewed video on this channel. It has over 10,000 views. We've never surpassed that video. But with that being said, that's something else that we have to bring back though. And I've tried doing that on both TikTok and Instagram. I'll do little stuff like that here and there. That's why I mentioned in my descriptions, for those who read it, if you want to see things that won't show up here on YouTube, Instagram and TikTok is where to go, because quick little things that I'm just like, oh, let me do this real quick, and then it's there. With that being said, when Darkseid drops, I definitely I have this system called, well, not a system, it's more of an app, Amuse. And basically, long story short, that song will be on Spotify. That'll be the first song to go on the Spotify. So that's what we're gonna be doing there. I judge characters by their power level to see who is the real winner. Well, I mean, in most cases, that is how that works. But as I've always explained, even before I reacted to Verbal Ace, when a beatbox battle is the topic of discussion, it's the complexity of the beatbox is normally what what wins. And we've actually reacted outside of Verbal Ace, because we have checked out some stuff from Swiss Beatbox, and that's something else we have to get back into, because I believe the last video we checked out was Codfish versus it was either Batako or, no, was it? I don't think it was Batako. It was somebody going up against Codfish, and we have like 2 or 3 Swiss Beatbox videos on the channel that I've broken down. No, in beatboxing, just like, okay, so take a rap battle for example, right? What's being said, right? The bars. When you're looking at beatbox, the complexity of the beat and how it's used is normally where those are the determining factors. Let me give you an example. So you could have a slower down beat. Codfish did something like this a few years ago. right? Very slow, groovy, simple. And then um sometimes speed it up. Um what's that one that he did? If I can remember. I don't remember how it goes exactly, but basically what I'm saying is sometimes you got to speed it up and get complex with it. Um a lot of the times when I challenge someone to a beatbox battle, I'll just freestyle the tricks. You know, sometimes you just gotta have fun with it. You know, you just play with it. Ah. Yes, sir. So, you know, that's that's how it works. And to finish off the story, like I said, Verbal Ace, you know, yeah, appreciate it. Yes, I've been beatboxing for uh, I beatbox on and off for maybe about 13, 14 years, somewhere around there, to be honest. I don't exactly remember when I specifically started, but um if you grew up or at any point in time you watched a show called Electric Company, there was a beatboxer on that show, and that's what got me started. And and over the years I just um you know, I kept doing simple beats. Then I started watching Verbal Ace before he really blew up. And, you know, and I tell people this all the time. That's how I learned how to incorporate rap with beatbox and voice impressions, because that's what Verbal Ace does. If you ain't check out none of his stuff, go ahead and do that. He writes his own lyrics, incorporates them into the beatbox, has big remixes of stuff, and when the cartoon beatbox battles are involved, voice impressions, because he does all the voices. It's incredible, you know. I was on somebody's Instagram live some days ago, and I was explaining I don't really do um voice imp- voice impressions as much as I used to, just because whenever you get sick or something, at least in my case, getting the voice back to the way precisely how it was can be tricky. Excuse me. So I never bothered to continue with it because it was just something that I did just because I could do it. You know, Verbal and Money Mike would be an amazing collab. Officially, it would. I have two shorts on this channel though of me rap to his beatbox. He has a very popular Tetris beat that was the first short that I dropped here on the channel. Has around 500 views. Just did one about 3. Yeah, so technically there are collabs, just not official collabs yet. but but absolutely. Okay. We had a bit of connection issue, so give me a thumbs up if you can still hear and see me. Nah, you good, man. You good. You good. Lord Face Hoof. And I request a reaction to a German rapper who is learning beatbox. did video. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, the stream is a little bit delayed, but it is what it is. Um, to your question, Lord Facehoof, my requirements for requested videos, simple: subscribe, join the Money Gang, make sure you turn on the bell, and support all the platforms, as many as you can. I know everybody doesn't have everything, because I don't use Twitter, so I know a lot of people do. I don't see a point to, but just make sure you doing what you do. It's not really delayed on my end. Okay, well, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm just basing that off of when I see something pop up in the chat compared to when I say it. So okay. Well, at least my internet isn't completely trash. Which brings me to the point of things I want to do in the future with and for you guys. I've mentioned this before. Once I get enough money to replace this laptop that I'm using right now, we're gonna be doing stuff on Twitch, as well as the YouTube and Patreon. So that's something we're gonna be doing as well. Twitch is about to be random as hell. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Probably do a gameplay one day and a reaction the next. I don't know. We gonna make that work. Streaming, yeah. So definitely, I've mentioned this during the 500 subscriber celebration live stream we did. I'm not too much of a gamer anymore. When I was younger, I used to be I used to be doing video games like crazy, but I don't do, like I said, I don't do too many games, but I do a few, so we'll make it work. Yeah, I figured as much. But hey, you found me, so that's what matters. And more Harry Mack videos will be on the way, most definitely. You found me on random? Hey, at least I'm in the algorithm. Hey, you can't be too mad about that one. But in any event, that's good though. That's good though. Everything happens for a reason, and we gonna have fun over here. Hit the like, bruh. That's facts though. And I explain this through certain videos before we start watching them, because I feel like some people don't know or some people don't care, but I say it regardless. The algorithm has been busted for a long time. So liking the video is only a way to get the video through the algorithm, because I have literally seen and know people who, even with a nice chunk of subscribers, upload a video and YouTube's algorithm will suppress the video, where even if you search for the specific video, you won't find it. It's crazy. I remember listening some weeks ago, if not like a week or two ago. Shout out to Scribe Cash. If y'all don't know who she is, go ahead and check her out. And she was talking about how she and some other individuals had to literally make a website for their reactions, because YouTube is not showing videos to the subscribers. on my reaction, um, is that different from Mr. Osis? Because I already mentioned that one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you see, and I've never been one, and I know people who have never been one to you know, to to ask for likes and hit the subscribe button. And even when I started out, I was never really one for that. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, like I've always said, everybody out here trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? Got families to take care of. So at the end of the day, you got to be supporting. You got to support everything. If you, and I tell this to everybody, and it just doesn't go for me, but if you truly are a fan and a supporter of the people you watch and really want them to continue making stuff, then you have to support them in every possible way. And I tell people this all the time too. It's free to hit the subscribe button, it's free to turn on the bell, and it's free to hit the like button. You know, that's just how it is. You know, I never thought that I would have to ask for donations or, link well, not link, but put my Cash App and PayPal in descriptions of videos, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Like everybody out here got to eat, bruh. Stuff ain't getting cheaper either. And that's just real. We talk about everything over here. We keep it real, we keep it 100, we keep it respectful to the best of our ability. You know, that's been my motto since day one. That's because that's just how you got to do it. You got to. It's crazy, but you got to. So with that being said, you know, 90%. But 90% of subscribed viewers, it actually started with 95, and I mentioned this on my Instagram story, because for the longest time 95% of the viewers were unsubscribed. 95%. Now it's gone down to 90%, which I'm grateful for. But that's still crazy, because that just shows you that um it shows you that we could have been hit 1000. But in any event, what's your request, Odell? What's your request? Is that a parody to JoJo's Bizarre Adventures? Is that what that is? Who made it? Like, where do I find it? And is it something Meat Canyon? Let me look at it, and I'll see if we can get it up on here. And I know Meat Canyon um a new video some hours ago, so that'll probably be up either later today or tomorrow after the Harry Mack video. Or I might do it before the Harry Mack video, just because it shit out the way much quicker. Either way, it'll be out tomorrow, probably. And while I'm waiting on that information, something else that I've mentioned on this channel that we are gonna start doing. Okay, I'll check it. Matter of fact, let me check it right now just to see. Yes, you can. Lord Face, if you can send me that link, go ahead and do that. It might actually be best if you send it through one of just put it on like a reaction video that's already done, just so the comment will show up and I'll be able to find it that way. Okay, I know what you're talking about, Odell. I know what you're talking about. Internet City, check that out. Okay. I saw the thumbnail, but I never watched it. So definitely will check that out. I'll put it on the list of future videos and we'll see how it does in the upcoming Rapper React series. We'll see how that works. With that being said, something else I've mentioned is the start of a podcast for the channel. That is something that's been in the works now for some months that we haven't officially started. And there is an app by the name of Stereo. And that is the app where we were to do the podcast on. Shout out to the homie CFK in the chat. Oh, y'all show love to the homie CFK. I featured him on a song when we hit 400 subscribers. I dropped a What's Poppin' remix for the new people who don't know. We keep it real over here. We had hell of a lot of audio issues with that song and earlier music, but we've cleaned it up. So if you ever go back and listen to some old stuff which just doesn't sound right, know that the problem was taken care of now. Because then that was a funny time. If you ever look at my description, the first sentence there is apologies for editing. I'm getting better at it. Literally, it is. But yeah, my boy CFK, he's been on 10 subscribers for the longest, and we got music coming out. So y'all gotta show love to the homie too, man. And yo. Hey. I appreciate you, Odell. I know CFK appreciates you. And also make sure to check out YJ, because he is another individual that we've done songs with, especially me. I believe I debuted on his first single to YouTube, which was I Told Ya. That's on his channel. And but yeah, so we all do our thing with music, and we're gonna be doing a lot of other stuff in the future, a lot of collaborative stuff. It's just time and everything. So go ahead and and support the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yes, absolutely. Yes. All right, Odell, I appreciate you. See you still here, which I believe you are. Odell just subbed to you. So the podcast. The podcast was an idea that I came up with that was a very general idea, but we have decided to uh shrink it down, if you will, to the idea of real life, basically. So it's still general in a way, but more specific, because we're going to be discussing um we're going to be discussing music from a real life perspective, professionally and realistically. And other from that, the floor will be open to realism. You know, like I said, keep it real, keep it 100, keep it respectful. You know, one thing that the Money Gang will not tolerate is deceit, any kind of trickery as far as not keeping it real. We don't rock with that over here. And with that being said, the last single that I dropped, Lies, very real song. I tried to keep it a little spaced out for a part 2, but if you haven't heard Lies, go ahead and check that out. Yeah, we don't rock with racism either, bro. We don't. Listen. I tell people this all the time. I am super chill as long as my nerves are just in check, you know. But if you try me or somebody I know in any way, shape, or form, you know, whether it be an accusation, an assumption, you know, listen, CFK and anybody who knows me in real life will tell you, Money Mike does not stand for assumptions and accusations. I can't stand them. I can't. That interpretation is, you know, as far as modern society goes, that interpretation is up in the air. But but you know, like I said, we keep it real over here, and society right now, since we on the topic, because why not? The discussion of phobias, these random phobias at that, it just makes you hate the word, because so many definitions of words are purposely misinterpreted and used to support narratives. Yeah, that's big facts though, Odell. I tell people that all the time. Listen. If you wanna, you know, if you wanna do that, then go ahead and do that. You know, I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna hate you for it or nothing. You know, just don't try me. It's simple. Like word. And so much people really don't understand that concept. If you want to do something, listen, I tell people all the time, as long as you ain't trying to hurt you or nobody else, we ain't got no problems. You ain't got no problems with me. Do what you do. Just don't try it with me. That's it. You respect you, everybody all right. Simple. Just don't be doing no evil stuff. You know, that's just real. I ain't got beef with nobody. Just don't try me. It's as simple as that. You know, there's a lot of deceit, and there's a lot of hate going around. Not that that's new, but it's more accepted now in the modern society era of 2021. And that's the problem. Because and even Dax has said this in a song that I reacted to. I don't remember which one. It was either Gotham or Joker Returns. I'm not sure which one, but he was even referencing how doing the right thing or believing it was right is now basically evil and looked down upon, and people accept and praise evil and hatred and what's wrong. That's the problem. Everything's gone upside down, backwards, and flipped on its head. That's the problem. And I came up with this analogy years ago. This analogy right here. People want what they want and will say and or do whatever they want to justify what they want. And that's evident. Evident. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, people nowadays is like, because I look at it as, I look at it like this. I look at it like this. You have, yes, it's important to understand that not everything is serious, right? Some things are are jokes and not meant to be taken serious, and some things are serious. But then you have to also understand that there are some things that you just shouldn't joke about, right? So it's a time and a place, basically. It's a time and a place. And then there's some things that you just shouldn't do. For example, and I always use myself as an example, dark humor. I enjoy dark humor. I don't laugh at a lot of stuff. I'm a goat at trying not to laugh. But even though I like dark humor, you know, there are some jokes that just, is crossing the line. Like if you involve God in a joke, I don't find that funny because, you know, that's just a risky game. I don't approve of, using God or anything biblical in a joking way, because it's not a plaything. It's not. And I tell people this all the time. It's not the matter of me trying to give you my opinion, even though that is my opinion, but my opinion is based on truth. And when your opinion is based on truth, then that's a solidified difference. Because one thing I learned over the years from mentors is that a fact can change based off of an event, but truth is something that can never change. Truth just is. It's permanent. So, you know, a lot of people need to understand that things are not always what they seem. We just checked out a song with Dax and Tom McDonald, Propaganda. Go check that out. Exposing the hypocrisies. It's a real thing. Which movie is this? I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Lord Faceoff. I don't know what that means. One second. Okay, I'm still not sure what you mean though. Too many digits, but you said which movie is this? So what movie are you referring to, bruh? Yo. Oh. Okay. Still not 100% sure what you get where you're going with it. With that being said, though, I just checked something. So now we're at 927 subscribers. This is getting wild. This is getting hype. But anyways. Okay. So you said serial killer bully murders almost. Okay. Only remains. I feel like I've heard this before. Okay. This is a long backstory. The punchline better be phenomenally insane, my boy. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. But bruh, that was a very long backstory just to say Nemo. But I get it. I get it. That's clever. I get it. All right. So, I don't know. In reference to the podcast, I don't know how it works because I haven't used it yet. Like I said, we never started the podcast. If you need it's only on iOS though, so you have to have Apple. That's the kicker though. I think that's part of the reason we didn't start it, at least on stereo. With that being said though, let me know if I should try starting up that podcast. I'll see what I can do. But if you need AirPods for it to work like a radio station, then we'll have to put it on hold because mine are busted. Yeah, and you see, and that's the thing though. The pod, I don't want to start a podcast if those who want to be a part of the podcast can't join the podcast. So, that's something we have to figure out. I don't want to do it on YouTube because that's going to limit us too much. So I'm not even trying there. So that is why it's always on IG Live. Hello, Television. In most cases, yes, Odell. I've never seen honestly the difference between Android and Apple. I don't know why people made such a big fuss over it. I guess they didn't know that the phones were made in the same factory by the same people, and there really isn't much of a difference. I had a relative who used to work there, so in any event though, like I said, whenever we do something in a podcast format, it's on IG Live. So if you want to get into a conversation or start up a topic, or or just a what's up, because we be doing random stuff over there, as far as talks and music and all that other stuff, just Follow the IG. That's honestly all I can say. The same thing here, same name as on YouTube, Money Mike MDB. You can't miss it. That is true though. That's a very good point, Lord Faceoff, because I was even looking the other day because I saw I was going through my ringtone stuff on my iPhone, right? Because I really don't like the one I picked, but it was the best one out of the others. And you got to pay just to have a sound that you enjoy as a ringtone for Apple. And I'm just like, do y'all not make enough money? You know, it's wild. But it is what it is. Yeah, big facts. Big facts. And with that being said, bringing the cart round full circle. When we do start streaming on Twitch, how do I ask this? Like I said, I don't play a lot of games like that. There's 3 games really that I play, and that's Fortnite, Brawlhalla, and Among Us. I don't really play anything else other than that. Reactions. Reactions will definitely be a thing we do on Twitch. Most likely, it'll be for things we don't necessarily react to here on YouTube. Because again, I know there is a lot of stuff here on YouTube, but some of it I just won't react to for the sake of a lot of factors. But as long as we don't have any issues on Twitch, I don't see a problem with live reactions to it there. Yeah, Among Us definitely overrated. Matter of fact, that reminds me of a series we have on this channel, Among Us Logic. That's something I reacted to a lot, but I was on break, so we had to stop. Never finished the series, so definitely have to get back to that. But yeah, no, Among Us, I don't know. Among Us is fun to me just because I'm really good at the game, but then you get into lobbies with people who just be calling meetings and just voting people for no reason, and then it's just like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But definitely probably Among Us with some of my people and gameplays with the subscribers. Definitely something I want to do to include you guys in stuff, you know? Because like I've said from the beginning, it's never solely been about me because I couldn't do any of the stuff I'm doing on here if it wasn't for you guys. So that's why I come on here and show my love and appreciation to you guys for that. Yep, absolutely. I myself, I rarely play Among Us, but like I said, it's one of the few games I play now just because, you know, I don't mind. You know, if the lobby started being whack, I dip. That's all it is at this point. But so yeah, so there's Among Us, Brawlhalla, and Fortnite. So those most likely will be the gameplay videos. Garlic phone? I've never heard of that. But if it's something we can do on Twitch, then we'll see. Yeah, Brawlhalla is lit, my boy. It is lit. Yep. I have three. Well, actually, I actually just got Steam. So I have to get my characters back. There's only three characters I use on Brawlhalla: Sentinel, Taros, and Mordex. I don't care about anybody else. Just give me those three characters, especially Sentinel, and I'm all right. That's it. So the phone is garlic. I'm assuming. You know what? As computer games go, appreciate you, Pelly. I hope I said your name right. Appreciate that. I used to play Brawlhalla on mobile, Odell, but my phone is old and trifling. So whenever I do play a game on my phone, it'll just turn off. Like it'll just take me back to the homepage. So, you know, that's. But with that being said, um I don't know how many of you watching know about Henry Stickmin. Hopefully you do. Um Personally, I'm pretty sure I have watched all of it, but I plan to one day when we're streaming on Twitch get YJ and or CFK on the stream so y'all can watch their reaction to the Henry Stickmin collection because that I know will be lit. Start with a story. Then someone else trusts. That sounds like something totally different, but hey, who knows? Something else we have to check out, or not necessarily check out, but something we have to do as far as gameplays. To the people who watch OG people on YouTube like Blasphemous HD and Dr. J and the women, y'all know about the Whack Your series. Markiplier's done it, Jacksepticeye's done it, I believe. You know, like whack your boss, whack your ex, whack the burglar or thief or whatever. Listen, those were lit. I don't think I've gone through all of them or seen all of them done. So that might be something we have to do too, because that is awesome. 100%. Time right now. All right. Um, no, that's actually I'm surprised I haven't gotten that question before. The reason is because I'm sitting a very considerable space away from the laptop. So the chat section takes up a very small portion of my screen. So I have to lean in to actually look at the screen because when I look here, this is my camera here, and then over here, this is the computer like this, and I'm sitting more than away from it. And I have long arms, so my arm's length is very big. But yeah, the chat screen is significantly small. Just well, it's small in general, but I'm sitting a good space away from my computer, like I said. So I gotta lean over like this so I can make sure I'm reading everything right. ah, yeah, definitely. If I was sitting right next to it, I wouldn't have to. But it is what it is. You gotta make do with what you got. So until we get the new laptop, we gotta rock with it. You really need a PC and a monitor, bruh. I know. Tell me about it. But right now, just because I'm in a small space, I can't get the PC. So we got to work with the laptop till I get to a bigger space, and then we get the PC and the monitor. See, we got to climb the stairs. You feel me? You know what? That actually is a great idea, and I'm mad I didn't think about it. But actually, I probably did and just didn't do it because my phone battery be going down like crazy. But let me see if I can do that. Hopefully there's no nasty feedback. I'm gonna be very surprised if this works. Yeah, that actually works though. I just muted my phone, so that works. I'll just get a phone stand and put it right here. What is TADDL? I hope my laptop doesn't tip over. Yeah, there definitely is a little bit of delay though, but it's not too bad. So I see what you guys were saying. Oh wait, TADDL was a video to react to? Oh, oh, okay. Okay. Neither do I, Odell. I have no clue. I have no clue. So if that is video, then I guess whenever that comes around being a thing, we'll figure out together. All right. Okay. I bet, Odell. Stream. I'm probably only gonna be on for maybe up till, well, I'm on the East Coast, so probably I won't keep the stream open past 4. At least I'll try not to. I don't, like I said, I didn't want to be here all day, but I do try to take time every so often to, talk with you guys since I have a little bit of free time. Make sure, let's see, we've covered YouTube, we covered Twitch, we covered Patreon. I will try and see about the stereo app, but like I said, IG Live is where we do all that. So just make sure you follow in on Instagram. You'll always be in the know about everything. Everybody on Instagram knows about everything that's going on before here. So with that being said, and I don't think we're forgetting anything else other than, like I said, new single Dark Side should hopefully be out in about 2 weeks. And that will be on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, you know, whatever Amuse allows me to put it on, I guess, basically. That's what we'll do. I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. But I do want to ask you guys this, because it's still going to be some time before we get enough funds and such to get the new laptop. So, in the event that I do something like want to stream beforehand, I'll probably just go live on IG and prayerfully I can find an angle to show my laptop, because this laptop is so old that I can't download a streaming platform on it. And that's the piece right there. Twitch, everything is the same. I always keep everything the same. It's Money Mike MDB, same thing on here, Instagram, Spotify, and I keep it that way just so people don't get confused. So any channel or any page run by me, Money Mike, is gonna say Money Mike MDB. Same thing with TikTok and anything else that I'm on. It's all Money Mike MDB, just for the sake of people not getting confused. Because like I said earlier, I don't like being confused. I like things simple, short, sweet, simple, and to the point. That's how I always say it. You know? So, on that note, as to the streaming, if my laptop could download a streaming service, then we wouldn't have an issue. But we do, because it's old. And it doesn't work all the time. And it always wants to be slow. So, that's why we got to get the new laptop. That's why. So, I think we have covered every... Matter of fact, no, we haven't. And I almost forgot this because I didn't expect the subscriber amount to jump so soon. Can't find me on Twitch? Did you type it exactly how it shows on the YouTube channel? Because I do put spaces in between the words. So here, I'm going to type it for you in the chat. It should look like this, and I have the same profile picture. Matter of fact, because I'm certain that I know I was doing some stuff with it earlier, so I know. Okay, tell you what. I want you to try, if the way that YouTube shows it doesn't work, I want you to try this. If it doesn't work the first way, try it the second way. And if that doesn't work, I have no clue what's up. That's all I can say at this point. Like I was saying though, before I forget again, I didn't expect subscriber count to go up so quickly this week, but no one knows this, But some months ago, I made um I made a Snapchat, but no one knows that because I wasn't going to make that public until we reach 1K subs, because that was going to be a way, a little appreciation for you guys, be able to let me know who you are, contact me, little Q&A or whatever, little one-on-ones, whatever. So that's a thing to look forward to once we hit 1K. Just so you know, since we are at 930 subscribers now, still gaining numbers during this live stream, 70 subscribers away from 1,000. Listen, I expect that by sometime this week we're going to hit it. But if I wake up tomorrow and I see we've already hit it, I will flip. I will flip. If y'all get us to 1,000 subscribers before the next Harry Mack video comes out, which most likely will be sometime tomorrow afternoon, y'all listen. I don't know. Listen, I might have to put 2 songs out. Listen, y'all gonna make me get really hype in a minute, because we were 921 at the start of this stream an hour and a half ago. Now, then we were at 927 about 10 minutes ago. Now we're at 930. Y'all trying to get me hype. Y'all trying to get me hype, and I appreciate it. I do. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all giving me an adrenaline kick. Oh my gosh. Man, oh man, much love and respect to each and every one of you guys, man. This is just crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna we gonna stay live for another like 30 minutes or so though. We gonna end the stream around 4 Eastern, like I said, East Coast, baby. So that's what we doing. Yeah, they trifling. They trifling. Let me see what I can do. Because I'm not sure what's wrong. I wish that there was a way for me to find a link and put in the chat. That would be the easiest thing. I don't want to go live right now. Settings. I don't know what's wrong with it, cuz I'm in my stuff right now. I'm looking. I don't know what's up. My channel, view dashboard, da 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 da. Okay, share link to channel. Okay, I'm gonna copy the link. Okay, wait, I can't. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I might have it. I might have it. Hold on, wait. I hope this works. Okay, I just put the link to my Twitch in the chat. So hopefully that works. Hopefully that works. Odell, you came back just in time. I just copy pasted the link to my Twitch in the live chat, since typing it doesn't work for some reason. Hey, I feel you though. Listen. There's 2 things that I love other than God and family, and that's music and food. Telling you right now, anybody who knows me tell you, I love food, boy. Don't even play. And when I'm hungry, listen, you better get out the way, boy. Hey, nah, but for real though, food is awesome. Food is awesome. So I'm assuming that the Twitch link worked. So that's something great. So as soon as we can replace this old laptop, I can set all this stuff up and we can get to it. Because this about to be lit. There's so much stuff that we gonna do. I'm telling you. Y'all get me to 1,000 subscribers. Y'all get us to 1,000 subscribers tomorrow. Y'all gonna make me flip. I'm serious. I'm so serious. It's crazy. We're at 930, 70 subscribers away. 70 subscribers away. I remember when we were 930 subscribers away, back when I was doing the drum videos at the start of the channel. That's something else we got to bring back. If y'all want to see me doing drum covers, I might have to do that on the Patreon though, because YouTube will copyright my behind left and right for doing drum covers to music. So I'm not even going to risk doing that here again. It's going to have to be on the Patreon. Matter of fact, well, I can't do it now because, like I said, I'm in a small space. But when I'm out of it and I get my drums hooked back up, that's going to be some of the exclusive content for the Patreon covers. I'm telling you. I have maybe 4 or 5 drum covers that are on the channel that didn't get like removed or something. So excuse the audio problems and check it out. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, once we hit 1K subs though, I will make my Snapchat public for you guys. So yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff gonna happen. Boy, y'all got me hyped this week, man. What a great way to start the week. I tell you. All right. So we've covered YouTube. We've covered I think we covered Instagram, Patreon, Twitch, stereo. You got school? What grade you in? Or are you in college? So what year, I guess? Ten. It's, you know what's crazy? I guessed 10 in my mind. Like no BS. I literally guessed 10 in my mind. All right, so you almost there, my boy. You almost there. You almost there. Just keep grinding. You almost there. You right there. You at the door. Yeah, bro. You almost there, bro. You got that. And listen, and I know it's crazy. Trust me, because when I'm not here doing videos and music, I tutor. I've been tutoring for years, from elementary up to college. I tutored a whole algebra class at FIU before. So yeah. Yeah, bro. Algebra can be crazy, but that's actually what I tutored that class in. I tutored a whole college algebra class, like legit. They learned more from me than from the teacher, from the professor. You know, and I tell people all the time, it's not what you teach, it's how you teach it. Not everybody learns the same way. Laura says, finish school already. I hear you, bro. I hear you. nah, but no, but in all realness, I'm actually I'm actually planning on going back next year, get my BA in business administration, help out. So I'm gonna be doing that while doing this for you guys. Yeah, but like I was saying, because I don't know, our connection went out. But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing, so I'm going back for my BA, and I'm gonna be still doing these vids for you guys. Let that be motivation for you guys watching. Keep pushing. Everything for a reason. Homie said, "Damn, bro." He said, "My man already smarter than the professors." Ah, yeah. And you know what is crazy? If you watch the Harry Mack reaction from yesterday, I mentioned that I was nicknamed by people who know me as the human calculator or human computer. That's part of the reason why. That's part of the reason right there. Oh man. But yeah. So as you can see, we're almost in October. End of the year is about to be crazy because we gonna be pushing videos out. Best believe. And start next year, and we gonna keep it moving. Like I always say, I do my part, get videos out to you guys. You do your part, run up the likes and share them. Because as soon as we get a strong foothold in this algorithm and in this music scene, listen, as soon as we get in there, I'm telling you, it's about to be crazy. Ah, that is the weirdest looking binomial I've ever seen. Matter of fact, that looks like a trinomial. Try. Ah, but yeah, man. But like I said, it's not about what's taught; it's how it's taught. Because if you're not taught in a way to understand, then you know, then you won't understand. It's simple. You can't learn something if you don't understand it. That's the whole point. You got to learn. You have to understand. Then you have to be able to apply. That, my friend, is the point of teaching. I was literally having this discussion with YJ and CFK the other night. If I teach you something, right, it doesn't benefit me by knowing. Well, it does benefit me by knowing it because clearly I know it. But if I don't explain it in a way that you understand and you're able to do it, then you're the one who's not benefiting. Yep. Yeah, man, trust me. I've had my fair share of that foolishness. Trust and believe. And that's another thing. You know, that's a whole conversation people don't want to hear because for some reason you scored bad in something, you're not smart even if you excel in something else. And this is what I mean is I don't understand where people's logic are at because if you think about it long and hard, basically what's being implied is you go to school to learn something, but you're not taught it properly, so you can't learn it. So you're going to get a bad grade, but that's your fault and not the person who's supposed to be professional and whose job is to teach you. I've never understood how that worked. Exactly. People don't learn the same way. I've tutored countless um people. I've tutored little kids. I've tutored, like I said, from elementary up to college. I was tutoring people who had their own businesses. Not everybody learns the same way. I've had to teach one thing to one person and then make a whole different analogy for it for somebody else, because everybody can't learn the same way. It will never work that way. It won't. It just won't. You know? But people think they got it. But like I always say, things aren't always what they seem. So it is what it is. All of these discussions, by the way, are things that I intended that we would discuss on the podcast, or in this case, since the podcast won't be necessarily stereo, but Instagram live. So if you want in on conversations like this, IG live, y'all know how to find me. If you don't know the name of my Instagram, again, it's the same as all these other things, and it's in the description of all of my videos except for this live stream. So yeah, I know, bruh. Odell, I know, bruh. I know. Trust me, I know. And that's a it's a big problem, not just in society, but life in general. It's definitely something we're gonna talk about more, and it's definitely something you will hear me mention in my music. Matter of fact, I mentioned this in Lies, the last single that I dropped. It's literally in my song that's out right now on YouTube and SoundCloud. Money Mike MDB. Like, bruh. But for real though, and this is what I'm talking about. Listen. I hope y'all know who NF is. If you don't know my story though, NF is the artist who inspired me to start rapping. That's that's what it is. Yeah, I figured the stream lagging a bit right now. It's getting to that point of the day where my internet's just about to say, you know what? Forget you. I'm tired. But we getting to the end of the stream anyways. Um, but in any event, real music, a real life situation. That is what I do. You know, I don't rap like the mainstream people you hear. I really don't. My three biggest influences is NF, Eminem, and Tech Nine. You know, so if you haven't heard anything that I've rapped before, I am one of the fastest rappers out there. I've done so many covers to fast songs, Godzilla, um, Speed 'em with Tech Nine, Eminem, Chris Calico, Tech Nine's Trust Verse. I performed that live a bunch of times. There's just so many different stuff, and still more to come as it pertains to the fastest rap songs ever done. Worldwide Choppers, I did that some months ago. Tech Nine, Twista, Busta Rhymes, um, D Lock, and Twisted Insane. Yeah, I like doing that. I say it all the time. Nothing wrong with slowing it down. Sometimes I have some laid back flows, but I like chopping it up. But more important, the bars, the lyricism. What am I talking to you guys about? That's what it is for me. Keeping it real. Yes, I heard about that freestyle to the Rap God beat. That one will probably be up soon. I had a requested list of Omigo bars to check out, so we're gonna incorporate that in there most definitely. Don't hit different as before. I mean, that depends on what you mean, Odell, because keeping it a buck, as far as the producer standpoint of music, beats from years ago are better to me than now, but lyrically speaking, M's not lacking. A lot of people see, and that's the thing about change that people don't understand. Just because you don't prefer something doesn't make it bad, you know? Because if you listen to Eminem's Music to Be Murdered by A and B albums, especially on the side B, if you listen to Alfred's Theme and Book of Rhymes, like those were crazy full of bars, and you even have tracks on it like Discombobulated, where he took it back with kind of older sounding style, you know. So again, and I had a bit of a confrontation with someone about this actually some weeks ago. Personal preference and professional truth. Professionally speaking, M's not lacking. He's not. Preference wise, personally, you may not feel that, and that's cool. You know, it is what it is. Just because something's good doesn't mean you're gonna like it, right? What they always say, vegetables are good for you, but you don't eat all of them. And I especially don't. I keep it real. I tell you all the time. I rarely eat tomatoes, and I'm not a fan of most vegetables. I'll eat lettuce, spinach, shoot, garlic. I'm not a fan of onions, especially cooked. I don't care for it, you know? Like I said though, Odell, that's entirely up to the personal preference of the listener, because as an artist who not just raps but beatboxes, plays the drums and makes beats, you know, I don't have a problem with them. Not to say that there aren't some I prefer over the others, because that would be a lie. But professionally speaking, I have no problem with the beats I've heard Eminem rap on. I don't. Not that they're all just, up here. I just don't have a problem with all of them. I definitely prefer some over others, but they're still all good, professionally speaking. And I've said this all the time, and this applies so much to mainstream music. Just because the beat is good doesn't mean the song is heat. A lot of people out there who love mainstream music most likely will and most likely do have a problem and will have a problem with me just for that statement alone. But I keep it real. So it is what it is. But a lot of mainstream music is just no. Beats are all right. The beats is crazy, but the beat is the only thing really that has any substance to most of this new generation of music, right? Because as long as you bop your head to it and people dancing to it, oh, it's a hit. A hit in the aspect of what? See that's the point right there. And NF said this in intro too. I see you got beats, but where are the lyrics at? And that's one of the realest things ever, because as long as you make something that sounds pleasing to the ear, people think it's a hit. But what are you saying? Where's the substance? And people get it misconstrued because they believe, oh, this sounds fire, this sounds great. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck right now. Even when it comes to these album reviews on Patreon, just because a song sounds good doesn't make it fire if what you saying is whack. And I will not hesitate to bring that up because we keep it completely real. Yes, actually, I heard from YJ about him. Yeah, he got shot, right? Yeah, and it's crazy because YJ also told me it was because of what he was saying in that song that he blew up for Beatbox, which I remixed. So feel free to check that out. But I only listened to the original song once and only part of it. And I can completely see why. Because it's like, bruh, I even said it in the Harry Mack video. Most of these mainstream rappers and artists, they all sound the same. They got the same flow. They say the same ad libs. They got all the same similarities. It's like, what is you doing that's unique? Everybody's trying to sound like everybody because this person makes this and this amount of money. And that's the problem. Harry Mack even said it in the freestyle. They lack the passion. If you're doing something for the money, it's it's not the same. It's not. Eminem even said himself, if he was in it for the money, he would have stopped a long time ago. He could have stopped a long time ago. This man been a thing since before the early 2000s. And the part that always amazes me when people have debates over who's trash in the industry and who's fire in the industry, you never hear the actual OGs in the game talk bad about the people that the fans say are trash. Videos out there of talking about what they think about Eminem or what they think about NF or Tech Nine and so many others, and it's just amazing. Exactly, Odell, exactly, and that's what I'm getting at. But you see, them labels, them labels, that's what it is, bro. And people forget this too. The artists have literally said signing to a label is like selling your soul to the devil. Labels put stipulations on you. That's why we on the independent grind. Because you're not going to censor truth and you're not going to stop real. It's not going to happen. It's not. I refuse to allow it to happen. You know, I don't have problems with collabing with anybody who keeps it real. But I'm not going to push a fake narrative. And I'm not going to say something that people or society want to hear because it's the thing. I'm not with that. And I'm not sorry either. It's too much fake going on. People hate the real and love the fake. And then they complain about why things are the way they are. World is full of hypocrisy. And instead of fixing it, they just want to keep dividing, blinding, and deceiving. And the only way it's going to stop is if the real stands their ground. Stop letting stuff slide. And literally the general point of everything I'm saying right now is even in my song Lies. It's literally in the song. I don't just say stuff to say it. I say it because it's true. You know, that's just me. Especially when it comes to music. You know, music actually means something to me. And when I write, and that's why I don't push so many songs originally out as most people do, and that's because when I'm writing, I'm thinking about what I'm saying to the point that yeah, I could write something real quick and get something out, but sometimes I'm just like I want to sit here and I want to think about this because because people can lie and call my stuff whack or trash or oh I'm too fast or oh I'm talking about the same thing, but to me none of that matters as long as I know that what I'm talking about is real and relevant. And if you want to be bamboozled and be too blind to see it, that's on you. But no matter what anybody says, I've never rapped a whack verse. Never. Never have, never will. Because when everything that you rap about is real, there can't be anything whack about it. And that's just the truth. That's how it is. But we have reached about that time where our little celebration stream must come to a close. We have been here for a little over 2 hours now. And, well, you know, listen, we had a lot of good talking done. Hold on, let me read this real quick. And that's it right there. And that's the point, Odell. And we're going to finish on that note because it's the trash. Not that all of them are trash, but moderately, it's just bad rappers. And when I say bad rappers, I mean bad rappers. Because, again, the beat's always going to be lit. But what are you saying on the beat? Where's the substance? So if all these real artists out here and these underground artists on the independent grind had the same support as these people in mainstream music, listen, just because you ain't heard about an artist don't mean he's not good. Or she. All right? Because there's a lot of underground female rappers who are very talented with the pen. Lex Bratcher, Carly X, there's some others. I just can't think of them right now. Snow the Product. Definitely. She is amazing with the rapping skills. She got it. You know? But if they had the same support, then yeah, they'd be up there. Yeah. But we're definitely going to continue this conversation. Most likely it won't be on a live here on YouTube. It's most likely would be on Instagram. So if you want in on these conversations when I go live on Instagram, follow me. Instagram name is in the description of all of my reaction videos. But in case you forgot, it's Money Mike MDB, same as everything else. So with that being said, much love and appreciation to all the new members of the Money Gang. New Harry Mack video will be out tomorrow, along with the new Meat Canyon, most likely. Certified Lover Boy album review will be out on Patreon sometime this week. I'm going to keep the base tier $5. I'll make a second tier $10 with some exclusive content or benefits for you guys, just because I want to make sure that I'm giving back to you guys for supporting what we're doing over here, right? Much love and appreciation to all of you. We are, last I checked, 930 subscribers. If we make it to 1,000 by tomorrow, I really will flip my lid. Y'all don't know. Listen, I love y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that. Make sure you go and support the homies YJ and CFK. Please do that, because we got music on the way. It's 9:25 now. Okay, so we went down a little bit, but that's all right. That's all right. We still lit. Either way, keep supporting, share the videos, all that good stuff. And eventually, we're going to get things moving even further. So, that being said, shout out to everybody who was here in the live chat, especially my boys Platinum Gumbo and Devo the Ambivert. Make sure you check them out as well. Gumbo, that dude is fire, and Devo keeps it all the way real. That man knows so much about music and like rapper history, is what I call it, because he's just always in the know more than me, and that's saying something, because I'm almost always in the know, at least outside of media stuff, because I try not to bother too much. Either way, we're gonna end things off right here. So okay, 932 subs. Okay, so we gained 2 more. Hey, look, it's lit. It's lit. That's all I'm gonna say. It's lit. Make sure you supporting. Make sure you're sharing. New music is on the way. And if you have a request, DM me. Let me know. Leave it in a comment. I'll get to it as soon as possible. We're going to end things off right now. I'm going to try to rest and recuperate before tomorrow, where I'll have more stuff for you guys. We are going to end things off right here. Signing out for right now. It's your boy Money Mike. Peace. God bless. I'm out. See you in the next video. Money Gang.